All right, Rockets fans, we know who we playing. We got the Golden State Warriors. They've been wanting to play us, right? They've been wanting to play us. They have been intentionally avoiding OKC, Denver, the Lakers, Minnesota, and all of that because they strategically wanted us in round one. Their goal, they're trying to get a championship, but they wanted us in round one. Okay. I don't know why they wanted us in round one. I mean, is it because our Rockets are young? I mean, okay. I mean, Warriors were young too. They was winning when they was young too. So, but hey, man, but that's what a lot of the announcers and commentators say. But I don't know if that's what I would be surprised if Draymond Green, Steph Curry, and Jimmy Butler, they're like, we want to do everything we can to get that number 7 spot and face the Rockets or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Like, this the playoffs, man. Anybody can get it. Anybody. Like I say, man, Rockets in 6. Anybody can get it. Anybody can get it. This is no disrespecting on another team. This is just me riding for my team. I ride for my Rockets hard like that. All right. Hadn't always been confident in saying Rockets in 6. I mean, of course, they have to give me some type of evidence or proof that they're even capable of doing that. This team here, they have that. They have that. Now, is this going to be a hard match? Yeah, most definitely. I'm not going to lie. This may be, well, I'm not going to disrespect the other teams, I think, because I was about to say this might be, like, let's say if the Rockets win the championship this year. Beating the Warriors, this may be their toughest opponent through the whole playoffs. But no, I'm not that. That'll be disrespecting everybody else. Warriors are a tough opponent. Style make fights. Their style, for years, they've gotten the best of the Rockets. Some of those matches, the Rockets kicked themselves in the foot, but at the same time, the Warriors still were able to do their thing. Like the game when the Rockets were up, you know, when Chris Paul got hurt back in 2018, the Rockets were up in game 6 by like 18 points. Warriors chipped away the lead. Then the Rockets, you know, in game 7, missed 27 straight threes. If Ime Udoka is the head coach on that, they're not missing 27 threes in a row because eventually Ime Udoka is going to be like, hey, attack the basket. Now, the main matchup is going to be between these two coaches. Disciples of Greg Popovich. You have Steve Kerr over there in Golden State. You have Ime Udoka over there in Houston. All right. They all about moving that ball around. None of this just ISO stuff. Even though you got players like Steph over there in Golden State and the Rockets, you got a player like Jalen Green who any given day, any given time, they can create their own shot, create enough separation. This is man, this is going to be an awesome series. This is going to be a very entertaining series. But no matter how entertaining it's going to be, it's Rockets in 6, people. Whoa, knocking my laptop. Rockets in 6. It's going to be entertaining because there are a lot of entertaining people in here. Dylan Brooks, Draymond Green, Jimmy Butler, Amen Thompson. You know, it's going to be entertaining. But yeah, y'all got what you wanted. You know, got gold. You know, you got the Houston Rockets. All right. Now, all you people who saying and this is nothing against Golden State Warriors fans because if you're a Warriors fan, I'm expecting you to ride for your team the way I ride for my Rockets. All right. I expect you to do that. But when you have people on ESPN who are not Warriors fans or Rockets fans, and they just saying, ooh, if I'm the Warriors, I want to play the Houston Rockets and stuff. Like, why? Why? Rockets been consistent all year, but hey, man, all I know is, hey, man, don't jump on the Rockets bandwagon and be like, oh, I'm shocked that they. No, it's when the Rockets beat the Warriors in 6, not a sweep, not a gentleman's sweep, in 6 games, respectfully. You can't say you were surprised because they are the number 2 seed. They are the number 2 seed. You know, in the words of Bane, let's not stand on ceremony here. Let's not stand on ceremony, people. Um, Warriors took care of business against Memphis. That game could have went either way, but that's how it is whenever Grizzlies and Warriors play, man. But this is gonna be this is gonna be a tough series. Still 6 games, but I think I think the Rockets mentally, like, this is not gonna be a, how do I describe it? This is not going to be a, traditionally when you see a number 1 and number 8 seed, number 2 and number 7 seed, you're expecting the number 2 seed to smoke the number 7 seed. Rockets, we're not going to smoke the Warriors. No, Steph can still go out there and do some damage. All right, he can still go do some damage. Jimmy can still do some damage. All right, but yeah, I don't think we're gonna blow them out, but we're gonna beat them because people just think the Rockets are just young. I mean, yeah, they're young, but listen, Jalen Green is in year 4. All right, he's not a baby. He's in year 4. Jabari Smith Jr. is in year 3. Tyree Eason is in year 3. Cam Whitmore, year 2. Reed Shepard, year 1. Fred VanVleet, what is this, year 8? Dylan Brooks, what, year 8, year 9? Steven Adams, year 10, 11? Jeff Green, year what, 20? Okay, so, hey, no, they're young, but they're not babies. This team is old enough to win. So they're experienced enough to win. And as a Rockets fan, like, we're expecting a championship. Ime Udoka is expecting a championship. So miss me with this, well, the Rockets still young and all that. No, man, that's not what it's about, man. It's about playing. It's about going out there, giving it your all. And the Rockets, they do have what it takes to defeat the Warriors. But they're going to have to play smart basketball. You can't get into this one-on-one stuff and all that. You got to continue to move the ball. Move the ball around. Got to spread that ball around, man. And because you can't outrun the ball. All right. Golden State, this is the first time they're in the playoffs in a long time without Klay Thompson. So they have players on their team that, I'm talking outside of Steph, Draymond, and Jimmy, who they, is going to have to step up. That rookie center they have, man, what is it, Post? I don't watch Golden State a lot unless they're playing the Rockets or they're on national TV or something. But that rookie center that they have, I like him. He's a real good post defender. He's going to be key for them going up against Sengun. Of course, Draymond is too, but that dude there is going to be key. But I believe in Sengun, man. Sengun going to take care of business still, but he's a good player. I like him. Like, a lot of people don't pay attention to players like that because that dude there, he can set real hard screens, man. Big body, boxes out, So if you're guarding him, if you're pressuring Steph, that dude there, he's gonna, you gotta be aware where he's at because he can cause some significant problems. All right. And see, that's the thing. People don't. And see, we have Steven Adams and we have Sengun. They do that as well. You know what I'm saying? They're going to set those screens. And see, when you're defending, a lot of people, they don't pay attention to this. But when you're defending the ball handler, you have to know where those screens are coming from. And that's why you got to have teammates to say, hey, man, screen, pick. And because you get hit, you get blindsided by a screen. It could be a light screen, but the fact that you're not anticipating it, that don't happening, oh, man. Oh, yeah, it'll throw you off. I remember in 2009 when the Rockets, when they faced the Lakers, and Aaron Brooks, man, was tearing Derek Fisher ass up. He was tearing him up, going behind them screens by either Chuck Hayes or by Luis Scola or Carl Landry. And I remember one play Derek Fisher did. And you could say Derek Fisher took one for the team. Derek Fisher, he knew the screen was coming, and he just, boom, knocked Luis Scola over. And they ejected him out the game. But the tone changed after that. It's like the Rockets, they stopped setting setting those screens as much as they normally did or whatever and stuff. And that's because Derek Fisher was like, all right, you're going to do that. I'm going to do this. Do you want to feel that again? You know, it threw him off for a bit. It took Skol about a couple more games to finally start going back to setting those screens, but I understand that. Sometimes you got to set that tone. But yeah, a lot of people talking about revenge. Well, I mean, hey, if I'm the Warriors probably want some revenge on Fred VanVleet. We got revenge all over, people. We got revenge all over. Fred VanVleet won a championship against the Warriors. And don't tell me when Klay Thompson got hurt, Kevin Durant got hurt. Well, hey, Golden State Warriors, y'all first championship. Kyrie was hurt. Kevin Love was hurt. When y'all played the Rockets in the conference finals that year, Patrick Beverley was hurt. You know, when you played Memphis early on in the playoffs that year, Mike Conley was hurt. So, I mean, hey, man, that injuries is part of the game. And that's why a lot of times the teams who win, no matter what sport, is the most healthiest. But you can't take away from, I mean, they still got the job done and won their championship, just like how the Raptors and Fred VanVleet was a part of that team, and he had played a significant role, even though he did not start. Hey, man, they won the championship against them, fair and square. Now, I wish we could turn the injuries off, but hey. But also with their rookie center that they have, they need to watch out because he has some Zaza Pachulia type stuff, man. He did that, got that foot up under there where when Ja Morant came down. This whole Draymond and Dylan Brooks thing is going to be interesting. What did Draymond tell him? He said, you know, the dynasty in Memphis begins without you. He's not there. And look at Memphis now. Memphis hadn't been the same since they let Dylan Brooks walk. And it's like Memphis, they listened to Draymond Green on that. But hey, we like what Dylan Brooks is doing over here. I know he got certain tendencies. So does Draymond. So hey, that they offset each other. But this is going to be a good series. Going to be a good series. One of the best first round series that we. Well, you know what? The thing about it, once they change the format from 4 best 4 out of 7, and they change it from 3 out of 5, I think we've been getting a lot better first round matchups. I think historically, you know, because it used to be where first round it was okay, it's cool, but the real stuff is the second round. And I still think, as great as the first rounds are right now in the playoffs, I think that the second rounds is even more intense because everybody's trying to get closer and closer to that championship level, man. But Rockets in 6, people. Rockets in 6. I'm looking forward to this. You know, people, they think because this team is young, I mean, like I say, man, this could be a situation like Legion of Boom. Legion of Boom, man. But they was young and hungry, like Les Brown say. So we got Rockets in 6, people. Share your thoughts. Let me know what you think. And we'll pick this up Sunday when I do a reaction to this. Student of the Game podcast. Peace out.